their cut.
Yeah, that's where it's usually the other way around.
Usually,
What's it showing on OBS? Is the desktop audio moving?
There you
Okay.
go.
Yeah, what it was is Streamlabs didn't download the most current version. It downloaded the old version from way back when I
Oh,
first
that's
set
why
up
I
the
don't use
stream.
Streamlabs. I use
It's also
Stream
why
Elements, which is OBS.
If everybody can see the old logos in the corner for some reason. I was thinking about hooking up the desktop back up tonight, laptop back up tonight, and I was like, you know what, I gotta see if this thing works. So, yeah, decided to just go for it.
No,
and as you know, when you just go for it, things
we're
happen.
already going for it, and we're already there, bro.
Yep.
Here's the thing: this is your trial run.
Hiccups are a
Working on.
thing, and you fought them off like a champ.
Sir,
give
how
you
long
that.
have I been streaming and I still fuck up? Come on.
Dude, how long have I been doing shows that I have no idea how to do anything? So I can't. I would never judge anybody on anything, dude.
Same. Yeah.
Hopefully, guys, if there's anything problem with sound, it looks like it's good on my end now. Just had to change my properties. It's still set up to the old setup before I even had the Yeti and before I had this headset. So that's why I was trying to stream to a headset that doesn't exist and a microphone that doesn't exist. So good. Yeah, that wasn't going to work. That said, as I said already, we're joined tonight by KVTV for the first time, and I'm Sam for the first time. Daytime Frank here is joining me as well, and Overdrip. And thank you guys for being here. It's going to be a fun night. We're going to do a little... I figured it'd be nice to Overdrip. Honestly, this is the reason why. Overdrip's been really good about dealing with the fruits lately. It's not his thing, so I wanted to give him a little bit of a reprieve and give him a bakery note.
You're going to throw me a bone. I appreciate it. But now I'm stuck, so I'm looking for suggestions. Anybody?
And yeah, if anyone wants to suggest something, and it doesn't have to be, if you, as far as chat goes, I'm sure one of us will pick up something if it's not falls into the bakery note. If there's something you just really want, I'm always going to be open for that because it's still a challenge. You know, it's fun.
So
to
over
mix like
pure
this.
fruits.
Yep,
So
I know Sam is over it. That's the other reason why if you were coming tonight, I want to make sure it was something different.
Fucking no blueberries, no lemonades, please, for the love of God.
Oh God.
Well, that's
blueberries
okay
are good. I like blueberries in bakeries, but not by themselves. They're just like whatever.
We've been testing blueberries and lemonades every other week for like 2 months.
With the blueberry, though, in your case, Sam, okay, the number one blueberry wasn't blueberry, so I mean that wasn't a blueberry.
That was.
I was so confused.
My number one.
Oh, was it BTA Billberry?
No, it was Hanks and blueberry. Fucking
yeah.
Oh,
the blue drink,
which just tastes like neon blue.
I have Hanks and Blueberry, and I've never used it.
It's good. It just tastes like blue. It's just bright blue. So if you want to blue up a recipe, huh?
I was told I needed to get it one time, and I think I just ordered it. Either that, or I did a bulk purchase one time. I bought somebody out that was no longer mixing, and
you have Flavor West, right?
A bunch of random shit. Oh yeah.
Yeah, then you're fine. You don't really need it. But it would work good at like you could, if you didn't want to add like blueberry to something, but you wanted to make it blue.
Yeah.
That'd be
my go-to blueberry combination is 4% VSO of original blueberry with 2% Flavor West blueberry, and there's your most well-rounded blueberry you can make.
I say I like the huckleberry instead of another blueberry.
Well, yeah,
but
I like blueberry V2 and the Favora blueberry muffin. They go really good together too.
Yeah,
I don't have the V2, and blueberry muffin does work really well on a lot of things.
Yeah, it's because it's a jam. It's blueberry jam.
You know what? I never liked that concentrate. I tried it one time, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna like make it my mission to like try to make a recipe that was good with it, and I just never could find it. And I could never figure out exactly what I tasted that blueberry like. You know what I mean? It almost tasted like blueberry cereal.
So to me, it tastes like somebody ripped the blueberries out of a muffin, and it's just like
no, and I agree that it might, but it's like the blueberries and the ones that you can get that have like a shrink wrap on them, and they're good for like 2 months.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like so, it's like not to me. It doesn't taste like an actual blueberry.
Yeah, it's a GMO blueberry.
Yeah, it's definitely GMO.
For those interested, AAFL will get you 24% off until midnight on VSO, and the raw bundles are there now too, at a decent price, a good price. So, I don't know if anybody.
Wonder
caught,
Flavors.
oh, go
Wonder
ahead.
Flavors blueberry muffin is very similar.
Yeah.
I don't
It is.
think I've
It's
ever tried
definitely-
that one actually.
It's got the Wonder Flavors blueberry muffin has the blueberry jam Wonder Flavors in it, 100%. I get that
It's
same
got a little bit of
weird note,
vanilla.
same steep. Yep.
Not a lot of cakiness to it. It's mostly the blueberry, but
Yep.
yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, it's good though. No, don't be sorry. But yeah,
I'm not.
if
Sorry.
anybody hasn't tried the raw though, mixing the raws.
Yeah,
Tea
I have the
Babes
black.
made Golf Tea
I have a
Babes
few.
made
I
an
didn't get the
amazing
blueberry.
juicy juice mix with all of them.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just good. The blackberry is my favorite. Blackberry is my favorite. So, but all of them are good, and you can mix them all together with that. Mix it. All the ones that are out right now. Mix them all, and you can get like a juicy juice flavor, like Golf Tea mixed up. Like he said, put a little bit of sweetener in there to actually make it a proper juicy juice, because you know how sweet those are. But
I'm
likes
actually
it
not
better.
even sure what you're talking about.
Yeah, slight little bit of VSO sweet, and you're there.
yep,
Like point.
I'm getting more used to it. It is a transition to get used to not using Cap Super Sweet. Once you get on that train, it is hard to get off.
Nah, not
find
really.
it-
I mean, I
What, super sweet? It's like your crack.
I had a cake.
I'm
Yeah,
getting
super
better.
sweet.
I'm getting better. Yeah, I'm getting.
I like
I was-
Flavora sweetener or Flavor West sweetener. I've heard good things about Flavora, but I like Flavor West a lot. But I've been hearing a lot of people say lately that Flavor West sweetener thins your mix out, waters it down. I don't.
I've
A
heard.
little-
I
it
have
does
heard.
a
I've
little bit.
seen
I
that in
use-
chat.
I use
I've
Flavor West
never
sweetener
used
with
it.
bakeries
I
because
do-
it just
that's-
seems like they pair well with bakeries.
That's generally what, or creams. I don't want it. Generally, I don't want super sweet.
I use TFA sweetener with creams most
Oh,
of the
there
time.
you go. That makes sense though with the blending and the ethyl
Yeah.
maltol or whatever in it. But custards, it's good with that one.
And also, well, Flavor sweetness is basically stevia.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yes, it's stevia
Okay.
based. I mean, there may be other things in it.
I
But
thought
know
it was
it's stevia
sucralose based like Flavor West was.
No, I believe it's stevia based.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah,
But
that's
here's
what-
the question,
also
though.
That's,
flavors stevia.
that's what Swaggies are, is stevia based.
Yeah.
He's got the stevia and he's got the sweet, and they're both. I can still taste a little of the stevia in the sweet, which is why I know it's in there. And I can
Exactly,
taste it a little
Adam.
bit.
But here's a question though I have for you guys.
Yeah.
I'd like the same percentages, let's say. Which one is the most I guess like the one that actually like ends up hurting your cotton or coils the most?
Super sweet.
Super.
Super-
sweet.
You think? Because dude, I never find I find that like I can vape 60 mils of stuff with super sweet in it.
Yeah, but you also are using DIY like liquids versus commercial. But super sweet, when you mix them and you try them, I actually find super sweet to be one of the worst for straight.
Commercial
sweet.
liquids though are also pumped with like 1 to 3% super sweet. Whereas
that's
I
the-
mean
that's
I
the
don't
thing, yeah.
1%.
Oh, okay,
is my,
that's totally
1% 's my cap.
1% is my,
and most
1% is my fucking rooftop there, and that's for
Yes.
straight candy mixes. And
Yeah,
I
that's
think
the
most
ceiling- that's the
DIYers are
ceiling
the
there,
same,
yeah.
so
I don't even think I've ever
0.75
used it at
gets there.
1% before, to be honest.
Yeah, I'll
I've never
mix
gone above
1%.
half.
Oh,
Yeah,
I mixed up Wendy's milkshake
I
at 2%,
generally
and I
do.
thought my
Yeah.
teeth were gonna rattle out of my head.
yeah, 1% is a lot, and I can't do it all day. Usually 0.75 is usually where I land if I want it super sweet. Otherwise, 0.5% is my normal. I just toss
Yeah,
0.5%.
if I'm mixing for myself, I'm going to half.
and
But
as
if
long
I'm
as
mixing- but
Yep.
if I'm mixing for somebody that's mostly just vaping commercial liquids and they want something different, and then I'll go 1% just to
At
help
least,
them
yeah.
just bridge that gap for them, so they can.
She
actually
likes
still
1%, and I do half. That's typically how, or at most half. That's.
But I
use a
don't
half
find
and
unless
she's
it's
one.
and that again depends on what you're adding your super sweet to, as far as what colors your concentrates are. So if your mix is really dark because your concentrates are all really dark, and then you add 1% super sweet in there as well, that's when I run into trouble with my shit kind of burning out quicker. But
Pippa
even
has a
still-
question here. Question for the panel:
Yeah,
if they ban
I
blueberry
don't
and
agree
cornbread
at all, yeah.
flavors in USA, wipe out 90% of the U.S. based DIYers. Fair assumption. Not so much the cornbread. Cornbread
No.
that would.
Nah, dude, I really like the corn. I one-on-one.
I like
cornbread
I like cornbread, but I don't think it'd
Good.
wipe it out. Blueberry would be a significant hit.
I
Really
like.
would.
I could definitely leave
a broad
blueberry.
statement.
I mean,
I don't think that's an issue.
It,
for anybody.
no, yeah, it wouldn't 90% or whatever she said there. No, not even. But
You take away one cornbread flavoring. Whoop-de-doo. We have one.
well, let's say you take away all the cornbread flavors and all the blueberry flavors. Yeah, it'll suck, but you know what? I'll still keep mixing. I know
We'll
everybody
make
else
strawberry
is
and
gonna keep
cake.
mixing.
I'd still keep mixing, and you know what?
Well, use other
pound
Swaggy Underground would have to start. That's all there is to it.
Well, yeah.
I mean,
It's my
Green
question,
market.
Pippa, is blueberry and cornbread not a thing in Australia? That's my
Yeah.
question.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering that myself.
Yeah. There you go.
The cornbread's
Cornbread,
fire,
the cornbread kind of threw
Cornbread
me a
is
little bit off.
delicious.
especially sweet cornbread. And, yum. Savory cornbread's really good too.
I had super sweet to my super sweet. Dave Lloyd says, "You know what? It's still better than smoking. I don't care if you have to change your cotton and your coils every time you drip. It's still better than
Exactly.
smoking."
No, that's too far.
I had a
But
friend. I was talking to, and she said she quit smoking.
You just
finally,
do this,
and I
you
was like,
drip like this, right? Straight from super sweet.
just straight on the coil. Don't do that. That's
Yeah.
terrible.
Ugh.
I had to test my blueberries last week on the show like that because I didn't get to mix them for the move. So I just put one drop straight on some plain mix.
Oh, Jesus.
It works for
thinking of
most
that
of them.
time. I just thinking of that
Outside
time
US,
that
no cornbread. Ugh.
seafood dripped. Was it mint straight to his coils?
Yeah, it was
I did, yeah. So yeah,
Oh.
on I did that with
I think
VSO
that-
garlic
I think
and
that'll
onion.
clean your coils.
Larry did it with absinthe. The
Yeah.
Oh,
absinthe. What is it?
Decadent vapors.
Decadent
yeah.
Vapors?
Decadent Baker's absinthe straight on the
Yeah.
coils.
That one's okay to try though. I think straight on your coil because you have to push that one. You can push that one up really high. I did it with VSO's garlic and onion and WS23 on that trucker show. Oh fuck, that was terrible.
Oh,
I
had to
remember
do,
that. I remember.
I had to do a double menthol one time, and I about fucking died.
It actually
I
wasn't.
thought I was gonna have to go to the hospital. I thought my lungs were literally gonna freeze because it was straight P. It was 100%.
Don't even remind me of the
PG.
hospital. Still too soon.
Yeah.
Too soon.
Yeah, it was 100% PG, double menthol.
My kid's
and it
finally
was-
at the age I can
it
send her
was
to the
freezing.
fridge. and
There you go. Go get daddy a beer.
That's exactly what I just did. I was like, hey, can you go get me a beer?
It looks like this.
I had to do that the other day. She's like, where are they? I was like, it's the big red box on the bottom shelf. Just reach in there.
Grab one out. Yeah.
I'm holding the baby.
You
Come
sure
on.
it's not the white and blue box Keystone? I heard you were in Keystone.
No, I do. I drink Rainier, so it's red and white.
But no, I'm kind of curious. Does anyone in chat have a certain profile that they've been wanting to see, or would just want us to have fun with? I mean, I love when chat interacts because that's so much better. I know Sam doesn't even get the chance at this in the other show, where chat interacts with you. You just
No,
kinda
yeah, I
gotta
don't
go with
very
it.
often. Yeah, no, I'm stuck to a schedule. So yeah, if anybody's got anything, I'd love to. I've just
Yeah.
mixed a couple fruit mixes, so I'm down as fuck to mix.
I
Some
mean,
bakery
I'm
stuff.
hearing cornbread, so someone's got to mix some cornbread. Cornbread's been brought up.
Yeah,
I know that.
you know what?
Sam's not for
Dude,
the
I'll
blueberry.
do it. I'll do it.
Go.
I'll do
Okay, well,
cornbread.
I'm pretty sure all of us here have 101 cornbread, correct?
Yeah.
No,
Incorrect.
KB don't have. Oh
Nope.
no. Okay.
Nope, two of us don't have that one.
Well, that's
But
sad.
I do
It's
have-
a
I do have cornbread,
amazing
so.
concentrate.
And you
Yeah,
call
I know.
yourself a mixer and you don't have 101 cornbread. I don't get it. It's,
you have
They
500
They got rid of
flavors
101
and
in
you
this
don't have
country.
the
That's the
best.
problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cornbread?
It's not like it's
I
great
missed out on it.
texture and cakiness, but like
it's
Yeah,
not a cornbread.
is that
though.
cornmeal?
No, yeah, it doesn't.
it does-
Maybe you can add the was it the corn powder from
Wonder Flavors.
Flavors.
I've tried to play with the VSO cornmeal with it too, and that seems to kind of help. It's a single flavor VSO cornmeal is nothing, but in the mix, it seemed to actually help bring that cornmeal vibe to the cornbread.
That's what I have.
Otherwise,
is cornmeal.
epic.
Yeah,
Corn,
so
I mean, otherwise
cornmeal's
you're
the-
just looking at adding maybe
That's it.
kettle corn might work, but still, you're not really gonna. It's gonna be a hard one.
Well, that's like everyone had a hard on there for cornbread pudding for years, and I don't think 101 cornbread has anything to do with it. I think it's kettle corn,
Uh huh.
TFA kettle corn.
That's bringing that cornmeal, but that still tastes different than popcorn. But it'll help. I think I already know what I'm going to try and do. I'm going to do a raspberry sabayon. I've had that in my head for a while. Raspberry wine custard.
Oh,
Raspberry wine custard. That sounds pretty good.
I have a SA flavor that's raspberry sabayon. I haven't tried it yet.
There we go. Oh,
There we go. Yep. Amber Heard. The flavor will pound you in the mouth. Nice. Nice, man.
okay. That's easy and simple. 15%. Straight up. Let's see. We'll use the Arctic Frost. 15%. You're all set. You're good. 15%. It'll pound you in the mouth, and you won't ask for more.
Mallory, you lost me at the cottage cheese. Nope.
Anybody
I'm no
got it?
cottage
Who's
cheese
got
dude.
that? Was it SSA has a cottage cheese that's actually pretty decent? I've heard.
I've heard. I don't have it. I didn't.
I've
buy
never
it
heard
because
anyone say anything like that.
Yeah, I've heard that one. I've heard people say that one's good.
I was
but I'm
told to
like, nah,
avoid
I'm
it. I was told to avoid it.
I was heard it was workable.
good. Yeah, I mean, if you. Yeah. Okay.
The premium raspberry. I have that. That's actually a really good one.
Yes,
Yep, I do too.
Yeah,
Yeah, Breno, I have it. I don't. That's one of the new ones. We're
it's
single
one of
flavor
the ones.
testing those in like 3 weeks for Noted, so
Yep.
I haven't gotten through them all yet. But yeah,
Yeah, I'm still working on it. There's so many. Sam,
are. I got
you
through all the
double
Wonder
you
flavors.
double them on me. I was like, oh, this won't be so
Well,
bad.
it's
Then
not-
Sam's like,
that's
oh,
gonna
you
be
got
a
another
long
15.
episode because it's all the Wonder flavors. Both, I think there's a third set of new SSAs that none of us will have. There's 2 sets that I have,
No, I'm sure
Yep.
Tim and Tam will probably have them.
and then we're doing the new Capellas fucking finally, and whatever new swaggy flavors you have.
Oh, I get to do the new Capellas again, Frank.
Yeah, we
Yes,
haven't
new
actually gotten them done.
No.
Yeah, we haven't gotten them done on Noted yet,
Wait a
so
minute.
we're making that.
Did you realize
episode
how
a bit-
many shows I've done the Wonder Flavors ones on now? And the SSA and the Capellas, I mean.
I said, yeah. By the time we get to it, nobody's gonna need to fucking know the info.
It's not new anymore.
Time you get into it, I'll be an expert on repeating myself.
I already talked about them on Frank's show.
Talked about it on Frank's show. Talked about it on Tuesday Takeover. Talked to, yeah.
Yeah, so I got some random Salute Verone flavors from DIY Vapor Supply that are all like fancy
Oh,
sound.
Breno, yes. Those flavors. Breno, I kind of want to know which ones you got because you can make so much with that. I'd almost go there. Because yeah, I just made that blackberry Arnold Palmer, all VSO, all the way through, including VSO sweet
Was it blackberry or blueberry?
blackberry.
Oh,
Blackberry
yum.
version.
Blackberry VSO is so good.
I made a blueberry and then I adapted the blueberry, got rid of the Cap Super Sweet, put in his sweet, and then went with his blackberry instead of the blueberry. And honestly, for me, the blackberry's better.
Yeah, his
I love
blackberry
blueberry,
is
but it's so good.
it's such a
so,
good
so
blackberry.
good.
What?
It is. I will say the Flavora blackberry is pretty good too. I've tried
Yeah,
that
there
one.
is.
That's not bad.
Right
But
there.
Swaggy's is. Yeah, that one turned out really good.
Yeah, I remember.
In fact, I'll have to make more of that.
I got his blackberry and his cherry in the same order, and I remember tasting them both and just being like,
You mean,
What?
you mean
These
a
are
cherry
so
that
good.
doesn't taste like medicine? What?
yeah, perfect, awesome.
Yeah, it's got a shipping notification. I got the 15 mil dropper bottles, from Amazon for $8 for a 50 count.
Nice.
I
Oh, wow.
dropperbottles.com
These ones?
wanted, like,
These ones?
yeah, I guess so. Yeah, are they the 15 mil? No,
No,
that
this
looks
is
a little bigger. than 50.
this is the 30.
Yeah,
That's right.
I got the 15 mil because I got to do all the single flavor testing for the pineapple for Noted. And for a 50 count for $8, I'm like, yeah, because they wanted $30 for it, plus all the crazy shipping over there on dropper bottles for 100 count, and I don't need 100 15 mil bottles.
Well,
Nobody
plus
needs-
it's $8 dude. Like that's pretty.
Yeah,
that's a
that's actually really good.
no-brainer.
And that, and
Like
that
you
is
don't even
and-
have to use it
and-
just for e-liquid.
and it's Prime, so I don't have to pay shipping.
Yeah,
Get it
perfect.
tomorrow.
And yeah, it'll be here Monday actually, but
Yeah, pretty much. I mean,
That's a score.
nice.
oh yeah, and me and Amazon are friends until we're not.
Until
Like,
we're
when they
not.
screwed-
Yeah.
Until when they screwed me on my printer ink.
Oh yeah, that whole thing. You can go ahead and explain that again. That was
Yeah,
sounded. That was
I
such a
ended up
mess.
having to go to 2 different WalMarts to get 2 different ink cartridges because Amazon didn't get it to me in time, and I ordered it a week prior. It got lost, I had
Oh,
to
that's
refund
bullshit.
and reorder it, and then it came after I had left the house, and I wasn't coming back through the house, and I had to stop at one Walmart just to get the black printer ink, and then I used that for what I needed, and then for some reason, I guess even though my printer, I never used the colored ink, it finally said that, oh well, you're out of colored ink, and now you're not going to do nothing until you replace this colored ink, even though you're not going to use it. So I had to, I was literally at the Subaru plant in Indiana. I printed out what they call a sticker sheet that I have to put all the stickers that are in the cars. This way they can verify that I took the right vehicles. And then I literally had to stop what I was doing, drive to a Walmart, which was like the next exit up on the interstate, and then come back and then print out my other load sheet. I'm like, this is fucking bullshit. And by the time I did all that, now I got stuck in traffic heading back down, and yeah, it was a shit
You know
show.
what, Matt? Give me time to think on that. By next week, we'll do a candy episode.
That's like
Mike and Ike candy.
Mike and
that
Ike,
sounds pretty
cotton
good.
candy, jelly bean, and
Yeah.
some licorice.
Yeah.
What? Yeah. Ooh, with the
Uh,
really hard
yes.
shell, oba, and maybe like I don't know. That'd be a fun one to do.
Was it TFA that makes red licorice?
Think so. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
there's
literally-
like red, but there's more like red vines though, because I know like
Mike and Ike's is
red.
licorice.
Oh well. No, yeah, Mike. Yeah. That's
They're the
right,
little
Mike and Ike's.
purple and white.
Oh, that's right. I'm thinking. Never mind. I'm thinking the candy, the different flavored Mike and Ike's, not the regular.
Yeah, they're the little hard, the little tiny candy like big
Yeah,
ass
use-
Kit Kats that taste
Well,
like.
then the licorice from Wonder Flavors, the one I can't pronounce, the Selma Hayek.
Yeah,
I
and
like
just figure out a way to turn it
Oh,
into
that's so good.
a crack shell candy.
And I got the new
Probably
SSA,
use the Oba
the newest SSA version too. I got of the licorice. The
Mike
one
and
that
Ike's
just
are
came
grandma
out.
candy. My
Yep.
grandma always has Mike and Ike's. It's like,
No, you know what, Sam? We're totally wrong. We're thinking Good and Plenty.
oh,
Yeah, I was gonna say Mike and Ike's is like a
Mike and Ike's is different
Fruity.
flavors.
Those are
More like
fruity
a
ones?
jelly
Flavors.
beans.
fruity.
those are the fruity
Yeah.
ones. Okay,
Yes.
those are the fruity versions
Yes.
of the Good and Plenties. You're
Yeah.
right. You're right. You're right. You're very
Yeah.
right. They're more like jelly
Charlie.
beans.
Yeah, Charlie wants the Good and Plenty's. Matt wants the Mike and Ike's.
My grandma's always got Good and Plenties. Yeah, you're right. Sorry, Club.
Yep. Yeah, fruit
I was
flavor,
thinking
yeah,
that,
exactly,
that
yeah.
was
It was
right.
right,
On that, but I
yes.
wasn't sure.
Yeah, do a hot tamale. There you go.
Hot tamale is easy. That's
Or red hot.
I literally
I was-
picked
I
a
was
random
thinking,
flavor.
TFA cinnamon red hots is like
Or
5%.
what is that?
You're good.
Flora red cinnamon, I guess. Not
Yes, that
fire
was
cinnamon.
good.
Fire or red. No, they got red cinnamon and fire cinnamon. Both of them.
So I picked a random flavor behind me. I came out with VSO cocoa. So that's what I'm starting with. I'm using that as a base.
I got a
bakery
single
with
flavor
VSO
test.
cocoa.
I got some random Salubaron flavors, and I got framboise sabayon, which I googled, and it's raspberry sabayon. And sabayon is
Oh, yeah,
custard
Yep.
made with wine, white wine generally,
Yep.
instead of whatever cream. I smelled it. It's got a little perfuminess to it, so I'm gonna single flavor it real quick before I do it. But ever since
what
Swaggy
was
came
over
out with his sabayon, which I gotta find, all of his flavors are still in.
there? Okay,
bags.
that's all. So I'm using that.
Hey Tim, I'm supposed to yell at you to let you know to let Adam in Zoom.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Adam.
I
Hey,
don't even
is
want to
this-
ask him how long he's been waiting for.
Is this like your first day or something?
Oh,
I
you
always
could use-
disable that option.
As much as Swaggy hates black licorice, you could use his black licorice because his is really good.
Oh, I don't have his.
Yeah, it's got good flavor to it. He did a good job.
Swaggy did a good job with it, and he hates the
hates-
flavoring.
He hates it. He doesn't like
Thank you,
eggnog either,
Cassie.
right?
Thank you.
That's a really good
Yeah. And with one screen, I can't see chat. I'm sorry, Adam.
You gotta do what I do. Bring it up on your phone, mute it, and just run chat on your phone right here. If I try to run chat on my computer, it crashes.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's a little tiny mini thing. What did I figure out? I need more. My processing. I have like a 12th gen, or not a 12. I have like a 4th gen processor.
Wait,
Yeah,
Wow.
my processor's fine in
Yeah,
this new
yes.
PC. Everything's good except for the video cards on the lower end, but everything else is pretty good in it.
That's pretty much the only thing wrong with mine is that, but it's like a tiny little. I think my computer's like this big. It's this tiny little desktop mini. you know.
Oh, it's one of those like it's like a smaller in a shoebox kind of thing.
Yeah, it is like the size of a shoe. Yeah, like you'd have thinner than yeah, it is a shoebox, a small kid's shoebox.
Yeah, I've seen those before, and
level up
I
with
never have owned one.
I have like 1,000 tabs open in Chrome.
Oh, dude,
You
I
have
have
an-
Chrome,
yeah, he's in
Opera,
open.
everything, dude.
And then OBS is open, and you guys are in Zoom.
All right, we're gonna
There's so
do
many
this
things going on. I need another
Nobody-
monitor really badly.
I'm kind of
My,
nervous to go to to 3 because 2 I've gotten very accustomed to, and if I go with 3, then I'll never be able to go back.
Yeah, I'm about
Ooh.
to do it actually very soon. I don't have room for a horizontal setup though, so I need a vertical stand.
What are you doing?
Oh, so you'll have like 2 horizontal.
I'll have a screen on. No, just one, just 2, just a little stack of 2.
Oh shoot!
I can't have 3. There would be no room for 3 monitors in here. I'd fucking go crazy.
Not
I
bad.
definitely need 2 though.
You only have 1.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. Oh wow.
yeah. That's why all of this is on one screen.
2 is life.
It's just minimized.
just put
Yeah, I
you
used
guys
to
on
have
my
2 back in the day. I definitely need 2. I have an HD TV, like a small 25-inch one somewhere. Probably just use that.
It's a good flavor. Saluba Roma has some sleepers.
Homeowner maybe here. I'll be right
I
back.
think the only
go.
Saluba
All
rooms I really have is I think I have like their grapefruit for some reason. I have a couple of their bananas.
Do you have the
Their
regular
bananas are
grapefruit or
awesome.
their grapefruut cream?
Grapefruit cream?
That's what I have. Yeah, I have
Yeah,
that
it's
one
kind of
too.
weird, but it's
It is. It's not bad though. I just don't know
No.
where.
I
yeah,
don't know. I really don't have a use for it, but
I'm getting their banana flambe soon, which I've heard such.
oh,
really good
dude,
things
yeah.
about.
Well, I'm sure Emily probably said if you don't get it, she's gonna stab you in the dick because that stuff's awesome. That's what
Trying to get it for a while.
Yeah, she turned me on to that flavor when
Finally,
still
somebody's
had it.
Help me get it. But yeah, I got some random ones, and this raspberry sabayon. It tastes like raspberry, like blush wine, with a little bit of like a custardy cream in the back.
Okay.
It's good. It's called Framboise Sabayon.
I'm mixing this up now, but I actually will release it. I have confidence in this one, so that's
Hold
hope.
that out. Have you tried the premium raspberry yet, Tim?
I haven't. I think I tried it in something, but I didn't actually use it as a single flavor yet. I think I attempted something with it, and it wasn't what I wanted for that flavor. But he didn't know what it was going to be. It's a little more of a fresh raspberry than I expected.
Okay.
It's not bad. For me, raspberry is one of those hard ones because it's kind of got those. It's got the softer softer tones to it. It's kind of hard.
Oh,
To,
look at that. Right
It's almost a
There
single
you go.
flavor. I don't even want to fuck with that.
yeah, the raspberry.
No, this the raspberry sabayon
Ah,
that I'm vaping that nobody probably has that I'm gonna mix with today.
that's okay.
I'm gonna grab some flavors. I'm gonna make a cake.
That's what I did.
If it's at
Yeah,
DIY
just-
Flavor Supply.
I just made a chocolate cake with blackberry cream cheese frosting, and it was just because I reached back and I got the VSO cocoa, and I was like, "Yep, well, bakery. Okay, we're going cake."
He reached
I'm gonna
back.
use his cake because his cake is. I want to test this theory. Remember, this whole theory on this is this cake can be bent to pretty much anything you want. Well, we're gonna start right off by testing that theory. So we're gonna find this out. I'm really curious on this.
What's
and I'm
the
using
theory?
blackberry raw, by the way. Oh. What? The theory is that you can bend the Swaggy's cake into any cake you want. It kind of is like
Oh.
an angel cake. It's kind of got this
Like
whole,
it's just
but it's strong for a cake too. It comes forward, which is strange for like a universal cake flavor. It's kind of
that
I
is
don't know.
very fresh.
it's unique. That's for sure. I was surprised because when I made that birthday cake for Cassie, for Lady Liberty, it wound up being very, very cake forward once it steeped out, and I wasn't
You're
expecting
cake
that.
forward.
Oh,
No, it was. I mean, usually you make a cake mix and the frosting shines, you know, or the berry or whatever you're putting with it shines. Definitely
Yes.
turned out to be a cake. At 2%.
Tim, would you use your SSA raspberry in your recipe at?
I think I used it at 2%.
Did you? Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. But it was supposed to be a raspberry flavor. But I was trying to see if I could bend it a little, or if it's gonna straight up be one of those raspberries. It has to be a raspberry. It was straight up raspberry. It does. It needs
It's
to be a
off the
raspberry.
hand. It tastes just like a very like fresh,
It does. Yeah.
straight
That-
out of the tub raspberry. Yeah.
Yeah. When it say premium, you're like, premium what?
Yeah.
It's so many options here.
It's a what is it?
Choice.
It's choice. There's choice, premium. No.
No, but there are a lot of those with the strawberries.
And pass. Hard pass.
Yeah.
It's not the popular one. All right, now the hardest part, naming it.
Oh, see, I already have the name for mine, and I haven't even theory crafted it yet. I just know kind of what it's going to be. I kind of want to use VSO cake because I haven't used it yet, and
That's what I'm doing.
yeah, exactly. So it's just called What a Cakey Mess.
This cake is nice, though. It was
Whether it's
really
good
nice
or bad,
mix.
the title works. So
That's right. Yeah, it works either way.
we're gonna cake it, we're gonna frost it, we're gonna burn the edges, and we're gonna add some fruit to it, and that's probably what we're gonna do.
I'm trying to add some custard to this, but I don't want to blow out any of the nuanced fruit and the wine notes of the custard.
And you want to know what that raspberry tastes like, too, because it's
Well,
new.
yeah. The raspberry in the SA is really good, so I'm just adding 1% of the premium raspberry to it, and then I'm adding a little bit of Flavor West, the Blush Chablis wine to it because that's a nice light pink wine.
Oh, oui.
There's a good wine note in this SA one already. But then I got custard premium in here, and I'm just trying to figure out where I want to put that because I can go anywhere from 2 to 4% on that. I don't know where I want. 2%, 2.5, 2.
Why is it always the sweeteners, no matter what sweetener it is, they're the ones that always leak? Like you drip.
It's because they come out of bottles weird. I find like it's like a slightly different viscosity or something like that.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah,
gonna
my
say. They're
super
kind of
sweet.
thin.
What?
I'm not really
I
sure
do-
why,
I
but
do it with the others too, and the VSO Sweet's no different than any others. It just got my first drop on my keyboard for once, you know.
Dang it.
that's why, like, honestly, I know that it's gonna be a banger. So I make like 30 mils all the time, and so for me, I use 0.5% of super sweet, so it's 0.15. If I can get it like between 0.14 and 0.16, it's gonna be a good mix because everything is going my way that day. Because other than that, it's always all over the place.
Yeah, mine drop in 0.03 increments. So if it's like anything that isn't 0.03, 0.06, 0.09, you know what I mean? 0.09, I usually end up over dripping.
I have a good
It's funny.
feeling about
You,
it.
you wind up over dripping with over drip in here.
Ooh.
I have a good feeling, gentlemen.
It's
do
Not
too.
really sure,
feeling.
like if it's gonna be what I
Very
hope it
good
is,
feeling.
but it should taste all right.
Same here. I don't know exactly how it's going to blend out, but I know this is going to be vaporable.
Yeah, I just straight up published mine. You know, I'm gonna just say it YOLO.
Yep.
Mine, so it's published under "It's Good, Trust."
It's good trust. Well, those are
I went
famous
with,
last words right there.
On cornbread from 1-on-1 at 3%. Lemon from Flavor Express at 1%. Lemon Sicily at 0.75% from Flavor Art. Philadelphia Butter Cake at
Oh, yes.
1.25%. Pound Cake from Flavor at 1%. Powdered Sugar from 1-on-1 at 0.75%. And 0.5% of Super Sweet. And yeah, it's like still pretty low on concentrates, 8.25%. I'm hoping that it's enough.
Good.
Yeah, read this off after it gets shaken up and at least knuckle it. I have a feeling it's going to be good, though.
Confidence.
I
Really good.
See?
You're very good with the confidence there. See?
It's actually been a little while since I made a chocolate cake, so that's kind of gonna be the kick.
Chocolate cake.
I can't vape chocolate vapes unless they have a fuck ton of sweetener in them.
That helps. It definitely helps.
Yeah.
Just can't do it. Otherwise, it just tastes like you're biting into Baker's chocolate or vaping on Baker's chocolate, like that unsweetened shit. Like
I
chocolate without the good part.
My favorite chocolate anymore is Nanaimo bar from Wonder Flavors.
Oh,
That
it's
is
so
good.
good.
That dude, that's stuff
Really?
it's fucking amazing.
I actually also
Mine is
really like
good.
the chocolate score candy bits from One on
Oh,
One.
we got to play the
Really?
chocolate mousse yet
The
too.
chocolate in there is really nice. I think
Interesting.
Mullenberry
I gotta try
chocolate's
that.
probably my favorite too. I love
That
Mullenberry
glamorous
chocolate.
chocolate.
Sam, have you played with that chocolate mousse
I
yet?
like that flavor too.
Chocolate mousse, yeah. Vape train?
From Vape Train?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
Oh,
good
yeah.
one. It's really
Yeah,
light
it's
and
pretty
airy,
good.
but it is very
Yeah, it's
I
kind of
finally got
silky and light, but it's good.
um,
Just picked that up, and I haven't played with that yet. I should have thought about that.
Mullenberry's Glamour chocolate is really good.
Dude, it's fire. I love that one. It's my
Mhm.
favorite.
Yeah.
It
I like-
depends on what I'm using it for. That's the one I usually reach for. That and Capella's double chocolate version 2.
Yep.
Oh, I've never tried that one actually.
It's really
That's a-
it's dark. It is really dark. It will fuck with your cotton something fierce, but it's worth
It
it.
will, yeah. But it tastes really good.
Man, I'm not afraid of
Vape
dark
Train and
chocolates.
Medicine Flower both make fantastic dark chocolate. They are also dark and will mess with your cotton, but Vape Train dark chocolate is easy to get and it's super
Well,
accurate.
you
I
live
have a-
close. You live close enough to Fitty. That's why you get that medicine flower. I don't have that.
Yes.
I don't have that luxury.
I got that for free from Fitty.
Did you?
that is true.
All right. So yeah, I'll share this quick. We got this is actually pretty tasty. Chocolate cake with blackberry cream cheese frosting. It's just blackberry raw at 0.8. Cake VSO at 2%. Cocoa at VSO at 1.25%. Cream cheese icing Lorenz at 2%. And sweet from VSO at 0.25. And you could easily sub out the cream cheese icing for like, I like the buttercream frosting from Wonder Flavors myself. But that's what I had on my desk, so I just went with it. But yeah, that's actually pretty good off the knuckle and out there. I'm curious on how that cake's going to turn out. It takes about 2 days to steep, to full steep, pretty much. It very minute changes after that.
Minute.
Tastes like cake.
What a great word.
Tastes like cake. That's a good sign.
He's going the distance.
He's going for
Going
speed.
for cake.
Speed.
She's all alone.
In a time.
Time of need.
I'm gonna literally listen to Cake all night tonight. I have
I
like
used-
all their
I
records.
used to listen to that
so-
song a lot.
It's been a minute.
Used to listen to that in the Corvette a lot while I was speeding.
That comes on every night at work because I inevitably turn on like a best of the 90s playlist to invigorate the young mind of my coworker Danny, who is only 21 and is not familiar with the music of my childhood for the most
Yeah.
part. So
All right.
a lot of shit. He's like, "Ooh, what's this?" And I'm like, "Oh, well, young son,
That's a banger, dude.
this right here is at the drive-in, son. They're a post-hardcore band from Texas who went on to eventually become the Mars Volta." And he's like, "Oh, I know them." And I'm like, "Yes."
Here you
And
go,
just
young
turn him on to all
grasshopper.
kinds of shit. Yeah, exactly. He's like a sponge. He's like way into it, so
Oh, cool.
never complains.
I'm gonna vape just in a second, see if it's good. I gotta vape through this first. I didn't bring a clean RDA up here.
Is it weird? I think I have to turn up the Blackberry Raw.
Turn it up?
That's up. I'm not kidding. His cake
What is it? What is
at 0.8.
no? But what is burying it? What do you taste more than that you don't want to taste?
Oh, it's not that I don't want to taste. It's the cake berries.
Is the
raws.
cake- Really?
It did it in the other
At
one too with the
2%?
raspberry. At 2%. It's
Holy shit! I have it at 3 in
I
my recipe. Maybe I should knock it down. I also have dead
Well,
taste
I don't
buds,
know.
though.
don't know.
Seriously.
Maybe it's specific to the raws too. Maybe I should try a non-raw. See if it makes a difference. But with the raws,
I'm
I did
staying
the raspberry.
3.
Raspberry, definitely. It's a good cake. You can turn this up, but I just don't know.
I also
how much
added
you can
classic
push
sponge
through it.
cake to crisp the edges a little bit. Just because
I'm tasting cake.
we're bending our
More
cakes,
than-
and then I
more
did
than anything.
buttercream frosting.
The cocoa's coming through, but the blackberry, very,
Give me
very
another
little.
one.
I need a fruit to add to my cake. I don't know what kind of fruit cake I want though. Wah, wah. Do what you may with that.
Clip it.
Yeah, right. Oh, man.
Yeah, I see that, Pippa. Yeah, the screen was black. Yeah,
Okay.
I got to change my settings. Like I said, I didn't even have sort of screen was showing up in the beginning here. I got to change my settings. I got to get the laptop
Ooh.
out and compare them.
You know what I is fixing to do?
God, I love it.
The amount of Flavor West in this, I can hear my coils screaming at me right now.
Please,
Tim, you're gonna have to give me a wrench so I can my link will actually.
Oh yeah. All right, where are you here? Yeah.
So I was like, oh I'm on a different channel here. I was like, where's my wrench?
Yeah.
You
A
get
wrench on
none.
everybody's channel. Not
This
this.
is sweet as fuck. Holy shit.
Wonder if my wrench. All right.
You,
I love these caps that come with the little fucking rings around them.
Oh,
Yeah.
yep.
I put the lid on and then I take it off to try it and I instantly throw it away.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Immediately.
Immediately, I'm like, I don't need that.
Or either that or you're going to pour it in your thing and it pops off.
Yeah,
Well,
it falls on the
doing that-
scale, knocks your bottle
That's
over.
why I throw it
spills
away
fucking
right
VG.
away. 'Cause it's like,
Or worse.
Not
or,
speaking
or,
from personal experience or anything.
Or even worse. I've had this happen.
I
You're
was
trying to
never
dump-
hurt by that.
Put it in there and you're doing 100 mil and it falls right in it. It's like crap. So you
Ooh.
fish it out, you ain't going to get it exactly right after that anyway. You've got to guess.
Isn't this all a big guessing game anyway?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just throwing flavors to the wind right now. See
I
if
for
they
damn
stick.
sure did. I'll
This is
admit it.
definitely vapable, no question about
This
it.
is
Just
good.
it's-
Yeah, it
I
might
don't know,
be
I kinda
vapable.
get-
I just don't know how vapable. Like,
It's
how
weird.
do I want to vape it or not? That's the
The
question.
weirdness in this is if you make this off the shake, you're getting chocolate cake, but you're not really getting too much of the icing until you lick your lips, and it's like that's all you can taste is the icing and the blackberry.
That's a multifaceted experience.
Yeah,
It
dude,
is.
that's
Yeah,
next
it's
level
like-
shit.
It's a
I kinda like it.
sensual,
work that into your description. and, like, get it on
perceptual
purpose.
fucking experience, dude. Yeah, put that in the description. Like, must lick your lips to experience the full
I built
vape.
this.
I'm not. It's weird, but true. Yeah, it's odd.
I'm not fucking around.
Lip smacking good.
I'll let you know.
Hell yeah.
That would have been good in it too. Could add a little malt in there to make it a little different. Mm. Malted cake, malted chocolate cake. That don't sound bad.
Chocolate cake.
I mean, Swaggy's malt is
I put mine in
delicious.
chat, but someone have to, you'll have to copy.
Oh,
and
there.
paste it.
You don't have it either.
Nope.
How are you guys not moderators?
I don't know.
I thought for sure
I
you were
never
right now,
had it.
Frank. Well, now he's
I
got
thought
it.
I was moderated. I'm
there
not
we go.
even-
Oh my God, you're not either.
And I've been on your channel several
I
times.
know. That's what I'm saying. I swear you were. I
uh-huh.
haven't taken anybody off it.
Jesus. Holy
go.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Well, there
I
you
say
go.
mine has 3 Flavor West flavors in it, and it's 9.5%. So, yeah, my coils are like you're an asshole. I got a Flavor West birthday cake at 4%, Shisha Vanilla from Inaware at 1, Flavor West sweetener at 1, TFA vanilla cupcake at 2, and the flavor that everyone loves to hate, Flavor West yellow cake at 1.5.
I love that flavor.
Actually, yeah, I kind of like that flavor.
I don't like it.
It's a
I use it
guilty
high
pleasure.
too. People are like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?"
Not
And
since
then you
yesterday.
say what you
Swaggy,
said
not since
before.
yesterday.
My taste buds are broke.
Exactly. Yep.
Probably
Can't
didn't need to
smell
ask
shit. Can't smell for shit.
The one thing I can
not?
say is I'm not getting the weird little glitchinesses I get on the laptop since the updates. Last 4 or 5 updates we've gotten for Streamlabs and for Zoom have made that thing basically obsolete. It's not smooth sailing at all. and I'm not
Yeah.
seeing that tonight, so it's an improvement.
Word.
All about improvements.
Tim's becoming a real live streamer.
Yeah, wow. Yeah. And we got to pick up this mixing game on other shows because I'm realizing I'm getting on too many of the ones that are regulars, okay? So we need to up our game here. We used to compete for
Alright.
time slots. Come on.
I got a recipe, I think.
And the only time slot competition now is on Tuesday nights, kind of, because somebody tends to run over.
Oh, that's for sure.
Hey, when we get into an argument about drip tips, we get into an argument about.
And it's almost always something like that at the end of the show.
Yeah.
The night I was on, I mean, I had you guys going in the background while I was in with Adam and everybody. We were all getting ready to go, and all I can hear is you guys going. I go, they're not finishing on time. No way are they finishing on
No.
time.
It's like honestly, half of the time I'm like, oh shit, it's over.
I need
Fuck,
flavors.
Stop it! I need to stop it.
And a quick reminder: AAFL 24% off till midnight at VSO Flavors. Get
Do
your
it
wild
lowercase because uppercase it won't work for some reason.
It's been an hour already.
Okay. Yeah, it goes fast when you actually got talking deep on a few of these flavors.
It goes faster
laws.
when you're not like sticking to a schedule. Noted seems to take
Oh,
forever.
your guys' schedule is just
Hour 2.
it's a lot of work. I'll be honest, the single flavor testing is a lot of work. This is so much more relaxed. That
You
single
learn how to
flavor,
make
it's
it
a
not a
lot.
lot of work. You
Yeah,
really
I found
learn
it.
quick.
Yep.
You mix the night before the show. You test no. You test everything on top of each other on one cotton.
It all tastes like blueberry. Why? Because it's all on the same foil.
Man, I'm so glad that's why episodes are broken up now, because the last one we did that was really bad for me was the coconut episode. I'm
I got the
doing like
greatest idea.
25 something odd coconuts back to back to back to back. Halfway through, they all started tasting the fucking same.
It made you never want to go to the beach again.
I love
I got
coconut,
my-
but still,
I've got the perfect idea. I'm just gonna take my Titan, put the big tank back on there, 30 milliliters, drip a few drops of each one in. Oh, taste that one. Just drip a few drops more, and before you know it, I'll have a full tank of whatever flavor that's supposed to be.
there you go.
That would be
A mix of all the best.
I mean, well, this tastes funky. This is what we call funky coconut. There you go. All you do is mix all these together, and that's what you get.
You stop.
No, you guys have done so many lemonades lately. It's crazy. 'Cause
Yeah,
you
we
do
got
the pinks, the regulars.
this week is regular.
Oh, yay.
This week is the last one. And it's
Yay.
regular lemonade. Yeah, finally. And then we do recipe week. So all week next week, I'll be just vaping blueberries and lemonade mixes, because we're just gonna skip a week and just talk about recipes. That'll be
Weight
fun.
scale, got my bottle. Let's do this.
I've been doing a lot of
And
recipes.
then Memorial Day, you got me and Daniel talking pineapples.
Pineapples. That's coming up soon. Yeah, a couple weeks.
That'd be fun.
Tim will be on beginning of June. Flavor of the quarter. That'll be fun.
We're still working on it. I'm more than halfway through those single
I haven't
tests.
even. Oh yeah, I guess I did start. I did the Wonder Flavors.
I'll
I haven't
tell
even
you-
started on any of the other ones yet. So
Wonder Flavors is done. Cap is done. And some of the SSAs are done. But there's a lot of
Some of the
SSAs.
caps.
So
I have most.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I have a couple of the caps done. It's mostly the SSAs. I think I actually still
And-
have a Wonder
and-
Flavors.
And all the VSOs are done. I mean, that was kind of a gimme.
Yeah.
Speaking of, I think, just as a reminder, get ready. I believe milk drops this week. Swaggy's still here, so you can tell us for sure. But I believe it's milk. This is officially dropping, and that milk is if you've been looking for a real milk, that's the one. I've tried a few
Milk.
others, and they all taste off. This is the only ones I've ever tasted. Oh no, it doesn't have sour. It's just milk.
No,
It's
it's
like
like a
warm
lot
milk.
of them do taste like warm sour milk.
Yeah.
Wonder Flavors.
This is kind of
I
reminds me
think
of
it's
like,
pretty good.
have you ever warmed up milk on a stove like before bed? Because it's going to be warm. So you warm up milk or something like that to help your stomach before bed, that type of thing. Not burned, just warmed.
No, not right now.
Milk is Tuesday.
Yeah, milk is Tuesday. So I thought, milk is dropping this week. So get ready for that for Tuesday night. I'm looking forward to
Holy
it.
shit! I'm waiting until Tuesday night.
Yeah. Oh, because that's a good one. That and that cake. I'm so glad you dropped the cake already, Swaggy. That's just.
Milk cake.
You know what? I thought about that. About that. You know, some kind of milk and cake combo, like almost like you coffee, and then maybe add a little coffee to it. Milk cake coffee combo.
OBSO espresso. Coffee milk cake.
That actually sounds pretty good to me.
Some,
Maybe a little. He'd have to add some of his. If you're gonna go with him, you're gonna have to add some. Probably some Bavarian cream with that. Barbarian cream.
Yeah, be a good one.
Because you don't want the vanilla note, because that'll take away from the milk. There's no point in putting the milk in.
I'd say that
So
caramel or his English toffee, maybe even.
Oh,
He's got his Irish cream is really good too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Now you make me want all these things I've already made before that I just. I don't want to make them again. I try to make new stuff all the time. I got enough shows to do new stuff, so I try. You guys get me to make the old ones. It's hard for me to do.
Maybe once a week.
Redo your
Cassie
first
can
mix.
put her order in.
Yeah, I don't ever remix recipes. I mix them once and vape through them, and then I move on.
Yeah, she makes me remix, and occasionally I do. Like, I'll admit that that cheesecake I made. I forget which one. The key lime cheesecake. Absolutely love that one. I can remake that in 100 mil and just go through it.
That sounds good.
I'm kind of liking what I mixed today, to be honest.
All right. Awesome.
Yeah, so it's pretty solid. The one thing I will say is I think I could have done with a little bit more cornbread. I didn't really want to go over 3%, but I think that I could have went to like I don't want to say maybe almost 4%.
You throw another cake in it at all?
Yeah, I threw like 2 other cakes just at lower percentages, and there's enough of those, but I just like the cornbread's getting a little bit lost behind the lemon. And the lemon's good, and I really like lemon. So like, I'm hoping that it kind of moves a little bit. But as of right now, even just if I vaped it the way that it tastes right now, I would vape this bottle, and I would contemplate making it again.
You know what? This is this cake I just made today is already settling down a little bit. It's still like if you lick your lips, you taste the cream cheese icing with the blackberry.
And mine's a very frosting forward right now, very sweet. When I think it'll settle down, then the cakes in it'll come up. Because a TFA vanilla cupcake is a very strong cake. There is a lot of cake notes there. It's the Capella one that's more frosting.
Yeah, the Capella one is definitely frosting forward.
Yeah.
The new Capella?
No, the
Old
Yeah,
Capella
the
cupcake.
original.
Yeah, it's old. Yeah, just vanilla.
Oh, the
cupcake.
cupcake.
from
The
Capella.
cupcake. The new Capella frosting for me,
I
by
didn't
the
get
way,
that one.
it's good, but it's not like Star. It's almost like you bought a really generic version of a frosting, like the cheapest generic you could buy. It's not special to me.
Not even like Duncan Hines quality.
Not even. Not even Duncan
Okay.
Hines quality. No. I mean, for me, the Wonder Flavors buttercream frosting blows it away, like night and day away.
Wonder Flavors
I was
buttercream
really surprised.
frosting is a blank canvas for any kind of frosting you want to use. You
Yeah,
can
it's
add
good.
anything you want to that buttercream frosting, and you will have a really nice frosting. Like I use in my vanilla, my crimpets recipe, my tasty cake crimpets recipe. I used Wonder Flavors buttercream frosting with Flavor's butterscotch to create that butterscotch frosting layer, and I use TFA vanilla cupcake for a cake. And I tried so many different cakes to get that cake just right. I've even tried like using vanilla cupcake or Philadelphia butter cake, thinking, well, Tasty Cake's a Philadelphia company, maybe they based off of that. It doesn't work.
Nope.
It doesn't work as well. That was one mix that keeping it simple made it the best. I must have did 20 versions of it, and that simple one just using TFA vanilla cupcake worked out perfectly. It's the
I
most
forget which
accurate
one. Which one is the one-on-one one? That wasn't bad either. Is
One-on-one
it just
yellow
called
cake?
frosting? Oh, the
Oh,
frosting.
frosting? Oh, I don't
I don't
That
know
wasn't
if
bad.
I've never tried it.
That wasn't bad. But I still like the Roland's cream cheese icing a little bit better, but I'm trying not to use that one.
You know what's
So if
really
I'm not
good
using
though?
that one, it's going to be the Wonder Flavors.
This is like what I suggest you try sometime, Tim. Okay, do you have Mullenberry Glamour chocolate?
I do not yet. I am ordering.
Okay,
it,
well,
though,
whenever you
so.
get it, okay, try using the Wonder Flavors buttercream. Okay, and like let's say that you use that, what? Just do like a 3-2-1. So maybe use the buttercream frosting, and then use the chocolate frosting for Wonder Flavors, and then use the Glamour chocolate. And it to me, it's like this really light, nice chocolate buttercream. Oh, it's very good.
I was
like
already
it a lot.
thinking it might something like that might work. That's also why I was asking about the chocolate mousse because I was thinking that might work too.
That could, but for me, the chocolate mousse, it has like a really unique mousse, like pudding flavor.
Does it actually have the really light, airy?
It has like the lightness of like a mousse, yeah.
Oh, good. I
Like, but it's like, don't get me wrong, it's not like homemade necessarily. It's more like if you went to like an all-you-can-eat like restaurant, and they
Buffet.
had like the fucking pan of
Back when
chocolate
friendly,
mousse. It's
friendlies
like that.
used to have that.
Oh, friendlies, yeah.
Chocolate frosting is really good stuff. For sure.
Yeah, I know it is good. I like that.
Good to know. Yeah.
Honestly, I'll
I'm
just
finding
say
I'm
like
using less and
most
less
of
sweetener,
Wonder
too.
Flavor shit I always just like. I don't know why. Just a
Dave,
fan.
I do tend to combo
Very
recently. Wonder Flavor, not Wonder Flavors, Flavora milk chocolate and Vape Train dark chocolate, I believe.
That Flavora milk
Oh.
chocolate was my first ever mix I made on mixing it up. And to this day, it still tastes like a Dunkin' Donuts frosted chocolate donut. And it's just, it's too authentic for her. And, you know, I'm not a big donut fan, but I have to admit it's not bad. I can vape through that. And that was that Flavora milk chocolate, which
You gotta keep
I
it
dove
low.
into chocolate head first. And, you know, everybody's like, oh, chocolate's scary. It's like, hey,
Yeah, I
make
think that like
chocolate taste
Tim's
good
recipe
chocolate.
was like 3%, like total flavorings.
Yes.
That's like Michelle Hughes.
Hold
She
on a
can't
second,
vape
I can look it
chocolate.
up.
They all come out like liquor. She gets a liquor
Ah.
note from every chocolate.
Weird.
Yeah, I don't. There's some that I think taste terrible, and some I think taste just delightful.
Some I
I'm
just
trying,
can't
I'm
taste.
just trying to
Period.
figure out why she gets turned off by a liquor flavor. Liquor just sounds delicious. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know, right?
That is the
Liquor.
more
Why
troubling
are you
thing.
scooching them around?
Liquor in the front,
Cho-
poker in the rear. You
It's
know?
chocolate caramel donut, and it had caramel flavor at 1%, donuts flavor at 0.4%, frosting flavor at 1%, and milk chocolate flavor at 0.5%. So yeah, it was a pretty low percentage.
You
What is it?
you were able to use
2.9.
Flavor Donut. And
Yeah, I'm surprised you used Flavora donuts.
I looked at Sam's face as soon as I heard Flavor Donuts too, and I was just like, oh, okay.
Very, very, very low. But at that low percentage, it gives you that hint
It's
of
at
the
1%.
donut, and but it's overly done. I mean, like that frosting takes over. You taste the frosting
Yeah.
just like you would the regular donut. It was not bad
Yeah,
there.
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
because that's Flavor.
I
Play
mixed it
Donut.
again later
Yeah.
to see if I'd still be okay with it about a few months ago, and it was actually still good. It's like, oh, okay, I did all right with that.
Lady doesn't seem like she likes that one very much.
That's
Yeah,
because she worked at Dunkin' Donuts, so she hates the fact it tastes like that Dunkin' Donut. Hates it. Yeah,
So that just shows how authentic it really does taste.
exactly. And it wasn't the caramel on it didn't come through as caramel. All it did was like kind of smooth out the chocolate and the frosting note between that and the milk chocolate. Gave you more of a proper frosted donut or coated donut. It didn't give you that caramel. Didn't come through as caramel. So I should have renamed it, but I didn't because it was my first recipe. So
Caramel's another one that to get like a gooey, authentic caramel to not taste like burnt because you're heating it up. That's really difficult as well. I mean, I think that's one of the most difficult profiles to get a
VSO
that
caramel,
just doesn't
10% guaranteed.
DFA caramel candy, 2%.
There you go. Yeah, I have that because of Adam. I haven't used it, but I have it.
It's kind of melty. It's kind of caramely.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
There's a
Yeah,
bunch
I
of good caramel flavorings, though. Really, I don't find that a lot of them taste burnt.
I guess to me that do. Maybe it's just my my palate, but like TFA caramel candy was the first one I ever got, and that worked in a mix. The reason it worked for what I used it for.
Hard to
But
get
as
that
far as-
like oopy goopy sticky.
Yeah, it's hard to get the
Goopy
texture,
goopy.
I guess. Yeah, that stickiness, that texture. It's
Like in a candy bar, if you want to mix a candy bar, but it's hard to get that.
Yeah, like anybody can do a Snickers bar, but you can't. You can get the peanut butter. You can get the peanut. You can get the chocolate. You can get the nougat. But getting that caramel just right is, I'd give somebody a lot of credit if they can nail that caramel note in there and not have it just overpowered by everything else.
Dude, the
It is
weird part
hard.
is if you want to get like a real authentic caramel, I think that you'd have to probably add a bit of
Build it.
butter to it.
You probably have to build it pretty much.
Oh, you
Yeah.
mean like VSO butter?
Well, just add like something, just like a little bit of that like grease. Like
Where
I
is
know
it?
that most people probably don't find
cake.
caramel greasy, but like if you get legit caramel, there's like
Oh,
a
yeah.
definite
Yeah,
grease
exactly.
factor.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Is that
a good
butter
idea.
filet?
That butter in there. Grease up that caramel.
Yeah.
That butter. that butter, yo.
Yeah, but yeah, Swaggy's butter turned out pretty good. But I don't think butter's been released yet, has it? Swaggy's still here. He'll let me know.
Nope.
I don't think so. I don't think that's been released. It's gonna be another good one. It's up there. It's not as potent as like the milk is right on the nose. The butter's a little bit on the softer side, but it's there. It's like a real butter.
Yeah, he's
Not yet. Which a lot of the butters, that like you bump the percentages and they just kind of get a weird
Jesus Christ.
artificial flavor to the butter kind of feel, which is kind of weird. Almost like the butter flavorings you get sometimes for popcorns.
Oh yeah.
I found that
That's
with a
like
few of them.
a lot of them. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Which is yeah, there you go. Overdrips to thinker. Yeah.
Sometimes DIY down under, you have to think out of
There
the
you
box,
go.
or
There
in
you
the
go.
box. I don't know which one it is.
Butter.
621. 621 is dropping. Butter's dropping.
Oh, that's like 6 weeks away. It's a long time.
Wow.
2 days
Naturally
after
extracted flavors take
Tim,
a while
stop
to
talking
prepare.
about it. Stop talking about it.
Why do you
People
want it?
just go, they want it even more, and they can't even have it for 6 weeks.
Look how the custard went. Everybody wound up getting that custard, and this is delicious. The custard's
It-
Tim is just
Cher-
giving away all the secrets.
Yeah, Cherokee has a great idea. They're using the avocado to get the greasy taste for the caramel.
But it works with peanut butters. That definitely.
Yeah,
might work.
the avocado. I got to try that in with Swaggy's bacon a little bit because it's that greasy note. But I did find out the W sauce is coming soon too. That works a little bit for that. Oh yeah,
You mean
we got W.
sauce.
We got W sauce coming. Yes,
Just
we
make
do.
it like Worcestershire.
Yep. W sauce. It's coming. Hey,
No.
who can make a proper Bloody Mary without it?
Oh
Come
my
on.
god!
There you go.
All right. I hope he has the. What is it? Got it. It doesn't have Fuck. The
You
anchovy-
cannot bend this into a vinaigrette. I tried. Don't try it. Trust me, it's a failure.
Can't
It's
bend
too
it into
much
what?
like authentic like W sauce. I tried to see if I could use it almost like a balsamic because it had that kind of note to it. The W sauce has that. And I tried to see if I could bend it into like a raspberry vinaigrette. Horrible failure. It was disgusting.
That sounds
Raspberry was
so unappealing.
It was. It was very underfeeling. It was too authentic. It's like literally if you took your W sauce out of your fridge and you mix it with your raspberry to make a vinaigrette, that's what it tasted like. That's that bad. Don't do it.
There's like nothing that I ever use that for. Like I might put like Worcestershire. I always say it that way. I don't know even how
I
to
know.
say it.
Worcestershire sauce.
I'll give you guys.
Uh,
It's Worcestershire.
Worcestershire.
Worcestershire. Yeah.
Okay,
W
so
sauce works. for
I'll
me.
put like Worcestershire sauce, and if I'm making like homemade hamburger patties,
Yep. I always
or
use it
like
with ground beef. If I
maybe
make
that
anything
I
with
can't even
ground
think of
beef,
another thing.
a little
Oh,
bit of
I
yeah,
think my
anything
mother
with
made a
ground beef.
cheese
Meatloaf
ball.
is fire in.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, meatloaf. Yeah, that'd be good too. Yeah.
Yeah, Worcestershire sauce, a little bit of Greek seasoning.
It went well with the
Your
bacon.
ground meat.
It went well with the
Yeah.
bacon as well. But yeah, it's gonna be an interesting flavor to play with.
Bacon.
But it's just gonna be one of those
Even
ones
just
we play with.
bacon, like vaping bacon to me, like I feel like I would do that to an Addy that I hated. You know, be like I hate you. I never want to use you again. What's the thing that I can vape to make me never want to vape you? Oh, I'll use the bacon in you. That sounds good.
Yeah,
It's-
I
I'll
have a
look at you.
weirdo
Stick
Addy.
a bacon.
I have one weirdo RDA that I vape all the weird shit out of. It still tastes like fucking VSO tomato. Can't get it out.
It's better than some, I'd say.
Yeah. I will never vape his garlic or his onion. So
They're not bad. They're
not
not.
bad.
And I've vaped them.
I mean,
I've vaped them in my RDA
no, I mean
pack.
I've opened them up and I've smelled them and I've tried them. I've tried them and I've used them in food, but I don't know if I want to vape garlic.
I haven't thought of like a use like for them. I've single flavor tested them and I've dripped them right on my coil. Even
That's-
dripped
it's
them right
so
on your
easy.
coil at
Jesus.
like high. They don't go bad. They just get a little stronger. But it's like roasted garlic and fresh raw white onions, and I just don't know what I would use it in as far as a vape goes. But man, they are
Yeah.
straight up. Fuck, it's
All right, so I have a
garlic
question.
and-
they're
Swaggy,
legit.
when are you gonna come out with a mushroom? Because I want to try some garlic mushroom onion.
There you go,
Or
right there.
rhubarb.
And right there is a recipe for you to try and chat there, Sam.
Swaggy shroom.
Spanish
I
rice.
mean, if you did a
V1.
ground
V2
beef-
just has jalapeno in it.
Ground beef, like no, no.
And honestly, I like it. I like it.
I don't
I
want to
can
like
vape that.
shame people for liking savory, but like I just can't do that.
Did you actually mix this?
I've actually vaped it through a 60 mil of that.
Is it good?
Oh yeah.
Oh
the
my
Spanish
God.
rice exploration.
It's not bad. I thought it was gonna be one of those ones I mix and I was like, okay, I'll try this, but it's gonna be a joke. And then I
That's,
vaped it.
you
It's
know,
like it's
that's-
not like an all day, but it's one I kept going back to. Like every time it's
That's 100%.
I have
how
one
you-
too, but I've never mixed it.
That's how you mix with PSO though. So
I'm just looking at it 6.31%. Like, oh my god. Just looking at those flavors and it's coming up to 6.31%. I'm like, oh, that's got.
Well, it's because he's got the strong.
Yeah, the rice and the
herbs,
tomato.
the onion and the
You don't
oregano.
need to use
Four and a
some of
half
them.
percent of that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
true.
You don't have to mix it very high with a lot of those flavors. That garlic.
No, you
and
got to
onion
be
fucking-
high to mix that. That's the
Yeah,
fucking
for sure.
thing.
That's-
Yeah, you can do that.
Oh shit!
Savory flavors do work. Are they going to be a
It's-
daily? Probably not for most. No.
That's like it's what literally like one drop of garlic and one drop of onion since they're coming up zeros,
Yep.
and one drop of cilantro, one drop of basil.
Hence why I wound up actually putting the recipe together for less than 60. Wound up mixing it at 60 because it's the only way I could get the onion and the garlic low enough to actually drip.
yeah.
Because they drip too big for the other. So I wound up upping everything.
Shit. Like a big bottle of this. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah,
Got a
carrot.
big
Yeah, I still
bottle
have
of-
to make Tommy V's stuffing. I think I have everything.
Oh, yeah, I still got to
I
do
think
that.
I do too. That was one savory weirdo vape that I did see on ELR, and I was like, that one actually looks kind of interesting for the weirdo RDA. It might find a place on there.
Yeah, it's just too weird for me. It's too different for me. I'm too
Swaggy,
boring.
Swaggy, if he manages to pull it off, we might have some chicken and some beef coming.
Yeah, I think that I'll pass on that.
I want that Black Forest ham and roasted turkey.
Black
Well, what was
Forest
that?
ham.
Give me
the one
pepperoncinis, some salami and pepperoni. I want to make an Italian sandwich.
What was
Ooh,
it?
those sound good.
Yeah, throw
the
some
ham and
banana
cheese
peppers on
croissant.
there.
The ham and cheese croissant vape.
The ham and
Look
cheese
at the
croissant
Legion
was
vapes
nice.
actually tried out and liked.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Lost me a cilantro.
Didn't Fresh has a pizza recipe, doesn't he?
Oh,
A VSO pizza recipe, I think.
It's possible.
I can't
Well,
remember.
I know
sure
he,
he does.
he has
He's
the
definitely
original
got
can of
everything for it.
ravioli, so
Yeah, I have.
I'm
that.
pretty
I have
sure
the
Pippa
old
made
defender.
one too with Salou Barone pizza, didn't she?
Pippa. speak up.
Pippa, you're out there. Didn't you make a pizza vape?
Oh, he just said I'll bake my pineapple pizza for now. Yeah, so she did just say that.
Oh, word
goodness.
up.
That's
There
a
you
good way
go.
to do it, though. Do a pineapple pizza. But I don't know. That's such an off-putting thing for a lot of people.
It's here somewhere. Oh, it's right here. You mean this one? Ode to Phantom.
oh
Is
yes.
that-
Oh,
uh,
that is
ham and cheese
badass.
croissant?
First, I've seen
It's
that.
not terrible, but
I still
it's not a daily. Not a
I think I
daily.
still have a 60 mil of Phantom ravioli that still has like 59.5 mils in the bottle.
I have some Phantom ravioli.
The only thing is though, the nicotine's got to be so broken down because it's so old.
See, Meter sent me some Zero Nick stuff.
All I did was add some extra pepper to the ravioli.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
not
because I
bad.
didn't get it. I didn't
Savory.
know Giancarlo like that when that was the hype.
Yeah.
So I had
What's
never
the
gotten
other-
it. So Meter sent me some because he had it stashed away and it was zero Nick, and I was like, hell yeah, dude. Sent me a bunch of the Armageddon flavors that I never tried because I maybe only tried a handful of them, 4 or 5 of them.
Yeah, that's all I could. Maybe about 6 or 7.
Made
That's
a-
about it.
Quality fucking juice though, Mr.
Yeah,
Giancarlo did.
It's here
Yeah,
somewhere,
dude.
but chicken and dumplings here too. That's interesting.
Oh man, all these like I understand that there's obviously some level of want for these, but they can't be wants to vape them. They must be like wants to like make recipes of
Oh,
food.
there's the butt, and there's the butt.
Yeah, but want to be as
Alright,
accurate as you
so-
can for such a hard. Buddha's
the,
hands sound super fire.
Oh, Buddha's hands, so good.
I'll post
So
yours
good.
too, Pippa. But here's Tommy's stuffing recipe if anybody's interested
Buddha's
in that one.
Please, thank
Yes.
you for posting that. I was going to ask if somebody could post it. I wanted to
Yep.
see.
Yeah,
Not a
thank
problem.
Yeah,
And then we're gonna look up Pippa's.
Oh,
Yes, I can make
cornbread
this
and
one
bread
for
butter
Tom.
toast is fucking smart.
Yes.
Doesn't that
Yeah, you
just
got- You have to make a 60 mil of this too for those .04s.
Yeah, I found out it's hard to mix those 15 mils of the ones that have that little drop in
And
them.
there's Pippa's pizza.
Yeah.
Nice.
Dang,
Savory flavors
dude.
are possible.
Let me see Pippa's.
But
Yeah, the fun.
apple,
Let's see. I'm
fucking
missing
smart.
the salubrum, pineapple, and black pepper from FA, but I have the rest of it. So of course, I had one of the most main ingredients. I don't have
I don't have the
pineapple.
black tomato.
Pineapple does not go on pizza, so I would just
No,
add a boycott.
yes, it does.
I would boycott. No, it does not.
Yeah,
Pineapple, okay.
I don't
let me
hate it
just
on
say
pizza.
this.
I'll be honest.
Let me state my argument real quick. Hawaiian pizza is an atrocity. But if I like a garlic white sauce, but then you have
Yeah.
to load it up with like a bunch of like bacon,
Yeah.
sausage, salami, and ham, like a bunch of salty.
Salty meats, yes,
And
sir.
then you put on pineapple.
Hell
Then
yeah,
you're
that's the
fine.
way. That's how it tastes
If
good. I
it's
agree.
only Canadian bacon and cheese and pineapple
No,
and
it's
red
not.
sauce,
No.
you're fucked. No,
No, it's
that's
not.
Well, you already screwed it up. How can you actually truly have a pineapple Hawaiian pizza with Canadian flavors?
Well, dude,
That's
this
true.
is also the thing that's hilarious is like Canadian bacon is fucking ham.
It's
Yeah,
ham,
that's
that's
You
all
kinda
it
guys
is.
see
like ham.
Canadian bacon is ham. That's not
Yeah.
what
Yeah, I know.
like Canadian
I know.
Canadian
I'm
bacon
pretty
even
sure
is.
I'm pretty sure McDonald's created that flavor of Canadian bacon.
They probably did because that is
I never
exactly
heard
what
of
is
Canadian
on
bacon
a McMuffin,
outside of McDonald's. Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's just a fucking slice of ham.
yeah.
It's not like it's not.
it's
It's
Canadian.
exactly what it is.
It's
It's
an
just
insult
thin
to
sliced
Canadians.
ham steak.
They probably
It's
like
thin
bread.
chunks of ham steak. That's all it is.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
Oscar Mayer ham or something that you get,
Yeah.
except it's
But no,
random.
if you,
Yeah,
if you
it's
put
like
more
not
than
an
just
accurate
ham on
depiction of
pizza-
like what people up here would have as, and if they were, they would never say it's Canadian bacon. They would call it pea-meal bacon, which is nothing like what is on
No,
like an egg
exactly.
muffin.
And female
One of
bacon's
the
kind of country. Female bacon's like country ham though.
One of our trips
Down here,
when
it's
we
like,
were,
it's
we
like
were teenagers,
really salty.
we asked
Oh,
for
it's
Canadian
salty,
bacon.
yeah.
We went up for a trip. Asked for Canadian bacon. You go, what? Oh, you mean ham?
They just brought you probably regular bacon.
Oh,
They're like, yeah,
oh, you
here
mean
go.
ham?
It's like, no, that's American bacon. No,
Yeah.
that's bacon, homie.
Yeah, it's
They,
like-
should have gave
yeah,
you some bacon
bacon.
strips with just maple syrup dribbled on them. Here's some Canadian bacon.
No,
motherfucker.
no,
The
you
bacon
know what they
and the
should
ham
have.
curing
For us
process is
being,
very
we were
similar.
asking to be a pain in the ass because you knew the difference. They should have just given us bacon strips because that's what we deserved at the time, the way we're acting. But
It's bacon strips.
kids don't know it's not bacon.
Oh fuck, Daniel's here. God damn it.
Yeah.
Daniel's here. Awesome. Good to see you, Daniel.
Gross.
Congratulations on your number one choice. It did not fit a profile. It was awesome. I loved it. I'm not kidding. I laughed so hard at that. That was like the best ending you
He's
guys could
named
have
after
had.
a cocker spaniel.
When he came out with
He's
his
a
number
terrible
one,
guest.
when he came out up in Hangston as number one, I'm like, wait a minute, what? And
Yeah, he probably should never guest again. We'll probably cut him out.
and Dave had just like downplayed the other one because it had too much of a black currant flavor to it. Downplayed it for having too much of black currant, but mostly blueberry, but a little bit of too much black currant. And then number one doesn't even taste like an actual blueberry, but okay.
To be fair, for Dan, he had 3 number ones, and it was Hangson was the number one candied blueberry for him. I think he had VSO as his other number one regular blueberry, and then I can't remember what his third number one was. For me, blueberry V2 and blueberry were tied, and then medicine flower blueberries up there as well. Those are all. Dave's number one was FA.
I haven't tried the medicine flower, but I have heard good things about that one.
Honestly, if you got the blueberries, the VSOs, you don't need to really spend money on it.
Yeah, but
you're looking for that authentic blueberry.
Yeah, it's
for a good price.
I got spoiled right away. Jumped right into it. And it's like, oh, and now I try every other one and compare it to it. It's like, this isn't working. It's like,
FA's is really good, but it's unique. It's different.
Yep.
With that clean butthole thing going on.
I just expected Dave to have a meltdown at that point, though. And as soon as he said that one is number one, I thought Dave was going to have a complete meltdown. He did good. But after his description of the other one, he downplayed for having too much black currant. And then Hangston, number one.
Was that? Can't remember which one was that.
I can't remember either. Now,
was it medicine flowers? I think it was medicine flowers.
I think it was medicine flowers. He says good, but it has a little bit of that black currant like funk.
Yeah,
that sounds good though. I love black
it does.
Funk.
Oh, Overdrip. I was already thinking of you when they said it. I said, I bet you I know someone would love this one.
So. Yeah, dude, I love blackcurrant. Blackcurrant candy is probably like the best candy.
Yeah, they're pretty tasty.
Yep.
See, I agree. I think V2 is probably the most authentic rounded blueberry, but I like V1 because I can change it just by putting that back note, huckleberry, bilberry, or whatever I want into it. And it can change it to what I want for the recipe. You know, if you want it to be a little more, you're trying to bend it to a candy, or if you're trying to just get a nice juicy blueberry, or bilberry is the other one. I just find it. I love
bilberries are all blueberries.
They are, but they have a little bit of different. And
they're all
like
better
tartness. A little bit of tartness to it.
Most of the blueberries, yeah.
Sometimes
versus a
floralness as well.
Yeah, but blueberries can get that way too. If you ever pick
FA bilberry is a little perfumey, but I like that flavor.
Whenever I get that like note from something, it's just dumb for me. I can't do a lot of toffees because of that. I just, for some reason, my palate just picks up a lot of like perfuminess
from toffees.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I like perfume.
Like Vape Train raspberries, it doesn't matter which one it is. I get that perfume note, and that's it.
Yeah, they got
all over.
I think there's one for me that didn't.
So one last time around the room here for this part. What you mixed today? What do you guys think of what you mixed? Does it need work, or is it going to be, you think it's going to steep out nice? What's your thoughts?
50-50 on mine.
Start with Adam.
That's all I'll say.
Else. You can just pass it.
Same.
I passed it to Frank. He said, same here. Pass it to someone.
Yep.
I mean, I don't need much time. I just move past. It needs work probably.
I'll pass to Sam.
Mine's pretty good. The wine, you do get good, like a raspberry wine with like a nice custardy cream. It's only got 4 ingredients in it. They're weird ones, but yeah, I'm pretty kind of happy with it. I mean, I'd go for a little bit more wine with this, but you definitely do get like a winey custard with a nice raspberry note. So I'm vaping through it. I'm probably just going to keep vaping through this until it's gone. It's good.
Maybe throw some 101 Merlot in there.
I put Flavor West Blush Chablis in there.
Oh, okay.
Because I have a ton of wine flavors because I have had to test them. But I don't have the FA wines, which are like some of the better ones. And then Blush Chablis is like a nice pink rosé instead of using like a red wine or a white wine. Moscato didn't seem like it would have worked right. I could have worked maybe, but I don't know. I like this. This is good. I don't want to add white grape wine. So that's kind of like just that.
Frank and Sam don't have beers, ban them.
And now, but the thing is, Frank and Sam have wrenches and Daniel doesn't.
What are you fucking calling this right here?
Oh,
shots fired!
It's not fucking gnarly. But shit.
And I have to stick up for Daniel though. I did pick on him a little about it because it's funny. At the same time, he did answer the question. He asked what his favorites were. He gave it as a favorite because it was one of his favorites. It technically fell under the flavor profile. Technically.
I can eat a butt. He doesn't have a beard.
Technically.
Yeah.
As for mine,
Well, sorry guys, I've been
I
busy
like
getting
this.
high all day at work. Fuck you.
It's pretty good. I'm not gonna complain about it too much. I think that it might end up being a touch dry. I think that might end up what happens. I'm not 100%, but like I feel like it might. So I think that I'd have to tweak this a little bit.
All right. What about you, Clown?
I don't know how I feel about it, to be honest.
You're kind of up in the air.
Yeah, very up in the air.
So you're going to have to wait for a steep to see what happens first.
Probably. We'll see. I mean, I'll try to revisit it, but I did do a hodgepodge, so I wasn't expecting much.
I'm actually kind of thinking that I might throw like a touch of flavor of vanilla pudding in here. I think that might solve my problem.
That always works really well with. I like that in a lot of my cakey recipes.
And in doubt, throw pudding at it. You can't go wrong.
Mine is not bad. It's pretty good, but it's just weird how I don't really get the frosting all that much until I literally lick my lips. Like right on the edge of your lips where your drip tip's touching is where that like settles. And if you lick that spot, it's like, now I taste the frosting.
So then there you go. You just have to vape and then quickly lick your lips, and you're going to get
Yeah.
the full experience.
It's weird. I don't know what's going to happen after steep. I will say it's not going to be a bad vape. It's not going to be a hate vape by any means. Is it going to be a daily? We'll see. It has potential. Like you said, could cream it up with something like a vanilla pudding or something like that to give it a little more texture. But that might take away from a little bit of the cocoa too. So I don't know. I'll see what happens.
No, I'm talking about like a low percent for me,
Yep.
like a 0.25%.
So you looking for the gooiness or to make it a little bit more of a wet cake? Moist cake?
No, I'm just thinking that it might make it, maybe a little bit more moist, but like more so, it'll just give it like, I find that vanilla pudding has like an ever so slight buttery note to it as well. So I think that will just like help my mouth, create more saliva.
If you get, I don't know if you have it or not, but if you get the chance to try it, Wonder Flavors buttermilk goes really good in cake recipes. To add
I don't think that I do have that.
some
but
moisture
I
and a
can
little
definitely
bit of
get it.
buttery creaminess. Yeah, it does a really good job at adding that, like making
You
it
can
like a buttermilk.
you could do that with our new condensed milk too.
Well, cream
That-
will probably even be really good. I
That
think
new
too.
Wonder Flavors. I
But-
think it's the Wonder Flavors made the condensed milk.
Vanilla
right?
pudding does sound like it would do the same.
Yeah, they have a condensed milk.
Yeah,
The
even
condensed
if I
milk is
use
good.
like pudding base from VTA, I might be able to get the same effect from that.
Is that pudding base from VTA? They're really like a pudding like we know, or is it more? I was
No,
thought that
it's
was
like
more
a-
bread pudding.
It's like a
like a bread pudding.
to me, it's just like a buttery. It has like a real buttery, kind of greasy note almost. I don't even know like if I've ever like mixed it at high enough to make it like the star. It was always like a backup.
Yeah, it's a supporting flavor anyway.
Yep. Mick, good to see you here. Yeah, I know. Over in the UK, there's still a little bit anti-USO VSO because it's hard to get over there. Still working on that. Okay, still.
Just work together with a couple other people and just make a big order and then split the shipping.
Yeah.
Yup.
Worth it, in my opinion.
Group buys are amazing.
Yeah, get a group buy going.
Oh, I'm getting that banana.
All
flan.
I got is this hook up with Net Reality. He already orders from him every now and then anyway. So just talk to him about it. But it is it's hard though because you get these naturally extracted flavors. Well, they have medicine flower a little more available over there too, a little easier to get sometimes because there's more of a variety over there. So they have things that we can't get easily as well. They got decadent vapors if you like some of the alcohols and stuff and different flavorings they have. That's not so easy to get over here. So it goes both
No,
ways.
everybody's got it a little different. Some people
When-
just have
when
it better
Rivers-
for other people.
Yeah, when
Yep.
River Supply shut down, we lost our hookup on Decadent Vapors.
Yep.
Yeah, which
I got
sucks
some
because
of
I
them
wanted
on the
some.
Yeah, on the fire sale, I grabbed all the Decadent Vapors I could because I didn't have any before then.
All right, I'm gonna start. We'll start wrapping this up, and I'll partially because I want to promote this quickly on right off the bat for quickly. I want to thank Adam for this because of the intros and outros and stuff. That's his music, so I'm gonna let him start off and pass it around because of that reason. because I
Oh
really
my
appreciate that a lot.
gosh.
And I want to give him a chance to promote his band and everything as well, because without his music, it's just it'd feel boring, honestly.
Just click that link.
There you
Just
go.
click that link and you'll see us in action. It's my band's music video. It's been out for a while. I'm gonna actually shoot another one coming up here once the weather starts getting nice. Myself, because they get a little expensive. So we're actually probably gonna go with the guy who shot that again for our next one. But I'm definitely gonna shoot our next one for sure. But yeah, just fucking click the link and you can check us out, and then take that name of the band and copy it and paste it into your browser, and you'll find us, and you can listen to other songs and whatnot. Other than that, you can find me on ELR, Madam. I'm Adam, one word. Adam_Pilarczyk on Instagram, and I do shows here and there. I'm on Fresh's channel, well, Tim's channel now on Tuesday nights, when I can be, when I'm available, when work doesn't fucking drag me down. And then every Wednesday night at 9:00 Central, we do the Cloudy Bunker on Golf TV. Psst. And that's it, pretty much. Thanks for having me, Tim. It's good chilling with all y'all.
Thank you, Adam.
And then we'll pass it to Frank, because he is the first person who had me on a DIY show.
Oh, I was really? Oh shit! I
Yep.
didn't even realize that.
Yes, sir.
That was awesome. Yeah, it was me, you, Moose, Mary Beth.
Yep.
Eventually, Tam
Tam.
came aboard. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, they were good times. Now we're back on Sundays again, 11 a.m. Eastern time. Super Sunday mixing show. Tomorrow we are doing oranges, because that's what the poll one has, which I'm glad, because it was either that or no profile at all. So, and we were pushing for oranges, so I'm glad it was. I have an
Go for
orange
an
mix for
orange.
tomorrow. There's a bunch of them. If you go on the forums on ELR, there's a thread there dedicated just to the show, and you see a lot of people putting their mixes on there. And just hashtag it SSMS for Super Sunday Mixing Show, and we will talk about your mix on the stream tomorrow. Tim, thanks for having me. I'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you.
If
Yep,
Adam
I'll see you.
if Adam's not screwed with work, I'll see Adam tomorrow. And
Nope, I don't go to work till Tuesday. Ay.
hey, all right. We'll have Adam tomorrow. If Tam gets out of bed, we'll have Tam tomorrow. And she's working on it. She really wants to be there tomorrow. She did a mix. She did. So.
Oh, a
she wants
Tam
to be
orange mix? Sweet.
there. Yeah.
Nice.
And I will pass it over to Sam I Am.
Well, you can catch me Monday night on Noted, DIY or Die, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard.
Yep.
Lemonades this week. You can catch me at ATF and ELR. I am Sam. That's pretty much it. I guess I'll try and pop in more often here now, and on Frank's show on Sundays if I get the chance to. I pop in every once in a while. And, yeah. That's about all I got going.
All right, you got the two mixing it up crew. You can pick either one. Got the leader
Let's overdrive.
or the Canadian.
All right. No, it was a good episode. I always like that extra drive to mix, because sometimes on the weekends I get lost in like a million other things, and like it's just nice to just chill, chat, mixing, learn some things, put out a recipe, whatever. So I appreciate it. So gentlemen, thank you, and as well as Chad, thank you very much. We got some great suggestions. Although next week, as long as I can make it, I really want someone to tell me what to make, because I will make it instead of forcing me to come up with myself, because I'm terrible at that. That's like the
Black
hardest part for me.
licorice. Black licorice.
No, cool. I don't have black licorice. But within reason. But yeah, you can check me out on Tuesday nights on KVTV's YouTube channel for Mixing It Up. It's at 8:00 Eastern Standard Time. You can check me out on Friday nights on the Frames Jank and Vapor YouTube channel for the Green Room. You can check out the Shed Time Podcast. Just go to shedtimepodcast.com. And lastly, if you guys want to try any of the liquids that I have for my liquid line, just go to UncleChrisTestingGrounds.com, and you can use the coupon code Mixing It Up, all lowercase, all one word, and it'll save you a little bit of scratch. But that's everything for me. So thanks again, Tim.
You're welcome.
Clown, hit us with it.
Yeah. I mean, he said most of it. Come check us out on Tuesdays. Then beyond that, I am on an coil building show called Codename Wired. Go check that out on Cloud Cartel UK. Dude has like a long ass name for no reason. I don't know. I just complain about it because I forget it's a tongue twister. We were supposed to do the show tomorrow, but we're postponing it for now. We're going to be doing it next week. So hopefully we'll be back at that and all that kind of thing. So go check that out. And then if you guys are interested in coils, I still haven't added liquid, but do liquids that I sell. Go check out kvtvshop.com and you can see some coils on there. If you use code Mixing It Up, gets you 15% off, and orders over 50 are free shipping. So go check that out. Tim.
Yep. I just posted the calendar for the mixing shows. The only one's not on there is a Saturday show because I had to wait and I haven't put it on there yet. I do have access to it. All those shows there, you can go to almost every one of them, occasionally even on Mixing It Up. I'm there. But other than Noted and Wendy Vapes on Monday nights, I'm on all those shows, so you can find me at any of those places at any of those times. Other than that, yeah, just What in a Horror podcast every other week. There's an episode coming up this coming weekend, and as well as we have the Discord, the Break the Stigma of the Unity Discord for anyone who might be going through something and might need a little place to hang out, or just a nice place to have as a backup in case something goes haywire in your life. You can just talk it out. Some people just ghost in there a while and watch and just see the good things that are happening in there, and sometimes that helps, and later on you hear about it later. But that's always a good thing too. But, reach out to those you haven't heard from, as you could save a life, or at least make their day a better one. It's important. All right. Bye, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Night, everybody.
Bye. See you tomorrow.
I heat up, I can't cool down. You got me spinning around and round, round and round and round it goes. Where it stops, nobody knows. Every time you call my name, I heat up like a burning flame, full of desire. Kiss me, baby, let the flames get higher. Abracadabra, I wanna reach out and grab ya. Abracadabra, abracadabra.